The men that say that they want a woman to bring them peace are the same men that want to literally do what they want, and they want the woman to say absolutely nothing to them.
What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I just want him to be able to afford me.
Why is it hard for men to date women with kids? And when they do, why they can't just help out?
The men that say that they want a woman to bring them peace are the same men that want to literally do what they want, and they want the woman to say absolutely nothing to them.
Yeah, these are the types of women that want to be man-eaters so bad, just to flee.
Huh?
That is what they're referring to as peace.
No, that is not what they mean.
Don't want the woman to tell them anything, and that is their version of peace, rather than actually being a peaceful partner in return to that woman. Their version of peace is all selfishness. It all has to do with them, all has to do with making them happy.
I really feel sorry for a lot of individuals out there because it's becoming quite clear that a lot of them have never actually had a good relationship.
Anytime you hear a man to say that they want peace, I'm telling you right now, they're going to literally make your life hell.
This is actually getting painful to watch.
Because, again, they don't want to be told what to do, what not to do. They're just selfish little babies that want to get away with anything.
Little lady, nobody wants an immature, entitled brat that thinks she can boss him around, only to get bored because she's bossing him around. Now that she's getting her way, now she wants somebody to handle her.
When they miss the mark by an inch, they really miss it by a mile, don't they?
I actually believe you should never give a man peace.
I highly doubt that some ever have.
Keep him on his freaking toes. He doesn't deserve peace until he brings you peace.
It must be pure magic being in a relationship with someone who thinks like that.
Women are a reflection of how the man treats us. So if he's not bringing us absolute peace and calmness and true peace, like, that man does not deserve any of your good kind-heartedness to him at all.
I think we've seen enough.
They really want to twist and morph the words of men to mean whatever convenient. Just the agent of chaos. And you know her skin crawls when a man mentions peace and happiness.
I'm calling from Detroit.
Detroit. How old are you?
I am 33.
33. What you do for a living?
I am a leasing specialist.
Leasing specialist. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 3. 2 different dads.
Okay. How old are your 3 kids?
13, 11, and 5.
13, 11, and 5. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I just want him to be able to afford me.
Can't be serious.
I don't want to say like I am like bougie or high priced or anything, but I like nice things. So I want him to be able to afford nice things. I don't have a cap on what he should be making yearly or anything like that, but enough to afford us and it not be a issue.
So let's think, okay, so that's fair. You don't have a dollar amount, but you said afford you. So what are some of the things you like to buy that you would want him to be able to buy for you?
I really like traveling. I'm not into like all the designer this and that because everything go in and out of style as quick as you can grab it. So like I'm more of a traveler and a foodie. So like I will spend whatever amount to go anywhere and whatever amount if the food is good. So
when you travel, is the expectation he's paying for himself or for you and himself?
For us both.
Okay, so travel alone, you got to have an extra $14,000 a year to travel.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Okay, that sounds fair. And then that's just travel. That's not dinner dates. That's not like
I'm not stingy. I'm not cheap. I give what I receive. Like, but I'm not giving first because I have been through that and I have been used and I have been abused for that. So yeah, okay. I'm not doing that.
Getting with a lame duck, lazy dude leeching off you. And so now you need a man to keep up with your traveling and spending habits?
Okay, so if a man doesn't have an extreme, if a man can't afford to spend $14,000 a year on travel, should he not reach out?
No.
Hello? Girl, he got to get you a phone first. So if a man doesn't have $10,000 extra in a year spent to go on travel, Should he not reach out?
I wouldn't say that. No, he can
Okay.
still reach out because listen, I'm the type of person. Okay, well, the type of man that I'm looking for, I really would like him to be an entrepreneur. So somewhere where I can help him get more money because I'm always looking to add. I'm not just always take. So like if you're like have your own business and you don't have good marketing skills or you don't have as many clients as you could, I can help in those areas. So like I'm just not taking. I don't want to get on here sounding like I'm just in for the taking because I'm not.
The delusion never ceases to amaze me, bruh. It really makes me laugh because I hear this all the time. How women can help a man make more. Then why don't you have a successful business yourself? I mean, he just automatically level up by being with you, huh? They might have to tell themselves how to level up so they don't have to beg. And again, if you hear a woman talking like this about how much you can afford her, run as fast as you can.
So
Okay. So
yeah.
money matters, but you're willing to work with him.
Right.
Okay. All right. So did you have any deal breakers?
No more than 3 kids because I have 3 and I just can't deal with.
Someone told me to ask you this question. I missed this. They said when you travel, are the kids traveling with you guys?
No, I have to be with a guy for some time for me to just bring my kids in that type of space. So no, not off bail.
When that would happen, is the expectation that he pays for you and the kids, or would you chip in?
No, then we could do it like a half and half type thing.
Got you. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
No more than 3 kids. Not a. I don't want to say no. Yeah, I don't want no street guy.
Yeah, you heard that, right? She's sick and tired of the pookies. And yeah, because many women like this try some of the bad boys and get left behind with them kids.
I don't want a guy with 2. He can have 2 child's mothers. No more than that. I'm trying to think of something else. Somebody who I can learn from financially because I am a spender. Like I will spend like nobody's business.
You really can't make this shit up. I mean, you really can't make this shit up, bro. And see, we ain't even got to the attitude yet. She better bring the most peace.
I'm working on that, but I need a little bit more. A guy who is structured. So if you don't have any structure, I can't do nothing with that because we'll be all over the place. Deal breakers, but of course not a liar. Of course you have to have your hygiene together. Of course you have to have a bare minimum, your house, your car. And I can't think of anything else.
Should he look a certain way?
Don't matter. I just don't want him like extremely big. I don't want to be like discriminative, but I don't have problems with guys with, I call it a baller belly. I don't mind that. So as long as it's not, if it's intact, not sloppy, we good.
Let's do the Kendra Cam. Let's see this body, girl. Okay. I like y'all. See, y'all be at work. I like the daytime shows because y'all be dressed for the day. All right, we got you, boo. 3 flaws you got to work on.
Being on time, being financially responsible, and watching what I say.
Say again, baby.
And watching what I say. Sometimes I have little outbursts that I think about after I say it, like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
Somebody in the comments said a lot of them like to travel everywhere but the gym. You know, but the gym. And I don't see what he lied on that one. Y'all wow, bruh. Y'all wow. I've definitely seen worse. And some guys like this. Let's keep it a buck. Obviously, she got 3 kids, so I would prefer lighter, a bit more in shape. But I think a good woman can come in different shapes, especially if she shows effort, right? Not just all about herself, and actually bring something to the table. Having a sweet spirit, some humility to go along with it, with a can-do attitude, that can make all the difference. The problem is, some of these women come as complete liabilities and still look average to below average.
Someone please help me to understand this. Why is it hard for men to date women with kids, and when they do, why they can't just help out? I mean, you are in love with this person or you care about this person. Don't you care about their kids as well? You could at least give them a couple of dollars. I mean, the kids do need things that you can help out with the mother. What's the big deal? It's not being a simp, it's being a man.
Listen, I'm definitely well aware that it's very important to have solid, good, and even great men to help raise kids. Just overall, that's what you want in society. I've seen many stepdads, counselors, teachers, even coaches have a huge positive impact in these kids' lives. And salute the men that do. Both things could be true though, right? Because when I speak on this dynamic, it's strictly with the relationship and dating in mind. And then looking at it from a potential dating market value aspect from a guy's point of view. That's really what the conversation revolves around. You know, I'm speaking on women taking that for granted and making it seem like it's bare minimum. I'm speaking on the vicious cycle of women choosing the wrong men, only to look for guys to save them down the line. I'm speaking on those women with 3 kids, have the same picky, unrealistic demands, and not acknowledging the potential weight it puts on those men. Many of those women still think their presence is good enough. And so the conversation with men, especially those who don't have the kids themselves, the conversation shifts to, is it worth it for men? That's really what it's about. You're still dealing with bad attitudes, petty arguments, kids being pit against you, right? Still talking about traveling and keeping up with the Joneses, right? And all that outlandish spending habits. Emotionally and financially, guys can get the short end of the stick. It's not if he's a real man or not. It's weighing his options, thinking things through, seeing if things really match what they really want their lifestyle to be, not just right now, but in the future. 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years, 10 years. Then it's just standing on that decision.